The Meadowlands, where mosquitoes grow as airplanes, here where the blood is spilled, the arena's filled, and giants played their games. And so many memories were made, whether you were an avid concert goer, or a professional football and or soccer fan, whatever tickled your fancy for a grand night out amongst tens of thousands of Jersey boys and Jersey girls. Welcome to Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, and welcome to the first of 4 Super Bowl themed videos here on the Thrift Store Rundown. Celebrating Super Sunday the only way we know how, by breeding the NFL and a little bit of Hollywood, home on a budget. I'll bet you have fond memories of attending an event at Giant Stadium, and I'll bet again that those memories are encapsulated in this one-of-a-kind hardcover keepsake, Farewell Giant Stadium, from the Star Ledger. The concerts, the events, the sports retails for $39.95. Right here on the upper right corner it says $1, so that's a touchdown deal right there. But guess what? I got it for free from the defunct Revival Community Thrift Store, which I'm happy to report is now reopened and under new management. So yeah, we just went from a touchdown deal to a Hall of Fame deal right here. The photography in this book, spanning 3 decades from the Star Ledger's archives, from every single event you can imagine at Giant Stadium, whether it was a Giants or a Jets game, or a concert, or even Pope John Paul's Catholic Mass, Pope John Paul II. Right here, it is second to none. We begin with a foreword by Jerry Eisenberg, the Star Ledger's columnist emeritus, who encapsulates this pretty well. If, as philosophers say, the past is prologue, let it never be forgotten that this place, Giant Stadium, was our 100-yard Camelot. For the more than 3 decades that it stood tall in the grand state of New Jersey, it really paid homage to what we could do as far as professional events were concerned, whether it would be a sporting event or a concert. It's much easier for me to go through the timeline so you can get a good preview of what you're going to get if you buy this book. And I think this book may be pretty hard to find outside of New Jersey. Me getting this for free really doesn't help any, but I'm sure it's going to help you that I'm doing a video about it. So let's take a look at the timeline from the 70s all the way up to 2009. October 1st, 1977. Pele's farewell game. A crowd of 75,646 fans filled Giant Stadium to bid farewell to soccer legend Pele, who played one half of his final game for the Cosmos and the second half of his former team, Santos of Brazil. It was a worldwide television broadcast. October 10th, 1976, opening day for the Giants. 76,042 fans witnessed the Giants playing the Cowboys in the first game ever played inside Giant Stadium. Whether it was soccer, or Giants, or Jets, we're also talking about Army-Navy games and high school football games. We had special events, concerts. We were the grand mecca of all concerts that took place in New Jersey, outside of the Eisenhower Center. We had U2, the Grateful Dead, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys, and of course, Springsteen. And that takes me to here, October 9th, 2009, with a special song written just for the occasion called Wrecking Ball. Performing the entire Born of the USA album, the first night he performed at Giant Stadium and the last night he did, which was again October 9th, 2009. For 3 hours and 9 minutes, he enthralled the Jersey boys and, of course, the Jersey girls. With the final encore of Jersey Girl, Giant Stadium officially had its last concert end at 11:36 p.m. In 2010, piece by piece, bit by bit, section by section, Giant Stadium was demolished, ending an over 3-decade chapter in New Jersey and American history. And again, the photography in here is just second to none. Chapters divided into Giants and Jets, plus other sporting events, and special events like the Catholic Mass, as already mentioned, from Pope John Paul II, the Live Aid concert, of course U2, the Rolling Stones, and Springsteen and the East Street Band. He had the most concerts at Giant Stadium. And here we have fireworks to mark the occasion, the final night that he would play in a house that Wellington Mara and friends built. He was the owner of the Giants at the time when he and a couple of his buddies decided to dig ground to make Giants Stadium our 100-yard Camelot. This is definitely a 5 out of 5 because this is local as it gets. And it is as remarkable and treasured as it's ever gonna get if you ever attend an event at Giant Stadium. It's awesome. Period. I think Bono said it best, paying tribute to the stadium as old as his band, U2. He told the crowd during the last U2 concert on September 24, 2009, it's a very special place for music, as well as the Giants and Jets and other professional sporting teams and all the musical artists and notable figures in pop culture who call this place home. There will never be another Giant in New Jersey like Giants Stadium. Thanks for watching. That's the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing the best of Jersey home on a budget.